Hey guys, and welcome to the Working Money Channel. So it looks like the Bitcoin rebound has halted in and around 62,400 per coin. We saw that last night. So Bitcoin has hit a bit of a resistance level right in and around here, and now we're seeing it turn around. What I could see happening is double bottoming and then coming back out of this. I mean, this was strong support, also psychological support, going under $60,000 per coin. But now all eyes are on Bitcoin and obviously how it performs from here. If I bring it on the daily chart, you guys can see here that we did see one long green candlestick yesterday, and now we're already starting to form another bearish candlestick. So hoping this bearish candlestick will be a lot shorter than the ones that we've seen in the past, or even better still, if it flips bullish and we end the day on a positive note. It's still too early to tell. Here, let me throw it on the 4-hour to show you guys that right in and around here, Bitcoin was finding resistance, butting up against former support in and around here. We saw the support forming in there, also in and around here. So that is a level that is no stranger to anybody. It's just a matter now of what's the trend going to look like moving forward. Hopefully we start making higher lows. But even if we dip back down into the $59,000, $60,000 level and then come back out of it, I mean, guys, that would be a pretty typical chart pattern to see. You can see here that sentiment is still neutral, 46 for fear and greed. So people are still feeling lukewarm on the crypto space. Market cap is at $2.26 trillion. 24-hour volume, that's down by 27.98% in the last 24 hours. Bitcoin dominance has also gone down. We've seen altcoins go up. Comparatively, money is draining or was draining out of Bitcoin and into the altcoin market. But in the last 24 hours now, we're not seeing a lot of movement. So some coins have still gained in the last 24 hours as of the time of this recording. But mostly we're seeing everything remaining flat as of now. Yesterday was really the big day for Bitcoin, climbing its way back up, trying to get back up above critical support levels. And as you guys can see, the news was also playing a role in this. Yesterday, we did get WikiLeaks founder Julian Assange. He did receive an enormous $500,000 donation from a Bitcoin whale, so he is going to stand trial in the US. But as far as I know, he's not going to get any jail time. What else do we have here? We did have some other news here too. The German government sends another $15 million in Bitcoin to Bitstamp and Kraken. So there was some negative narrative news here that was bringing the price of Bitcoin down. Of course, the Bitcoin price is now going up. The news is a little bit more positive today. The RSI channel is also something to be looking at, guys. This one courtesy of TechDev here. A single RSI channel has called every macro Bitcoin top and bottom. So back from 2012, even earlier than that, 2011, 2012, we did see how this RSI did form and how it pretty much called the tops and bottoms. Now check it out over here, okay? From 2013 all the way into 2017, 1,176 days from the red top here to this blue mid-cycle retracement. Basically, when Bitcoin retraced to its all-time high before the euphoria phase, guys, that is what we are seeing today in 2024, 1,176 days, and the RSI getting up close to the top there, but guys, we're not near the top yet. So this cycle still has some room to move. Another indicator here is this Bitcoin retrace, courtesy of Rect Capital. This Bitcoin retrace was all about forming a macro higher low, and we may have just gotten one, okay? If things continue like this, Bitcoin may very well be developing a macro bull flag at these price levels. So this is what we are to expect next. Again, hopefully we stay above or within the lines of this trend pattern, and then eventually just break out of the top line. But here he's drawn a green box around here, similar to what we saw back in April, May, and then early June. So if we can get out of that, if we can, even if we form that double bottom pattern and then shoot out of that, I'd be happy with that. But, it could still take a couple of months, guys. It's not even July yet. And summers tend to be generally pretty slow for cryptocurrency as a whole. So we're just going to have to wait and see what happens next. That is the name of the game. That's the story, at least for right now. I mean, we are seeing some positive indicators on the chart. Bringing up XRP, guys, XRP really hasn't moved too much. Sitting at 47 cents, 47.3 right now. And you guys can see on the 4-hour. Here, let me throw it on the daily for you guys. On the daily, we are starting out in the red. Yesterday, we did see a bit of a move to the upside, albeit not by much. But right now, just sitting in and around 47.3. It is good. It is positive. And I noticed, other people have noticed this as well, that XRP did not dump as much as other altcoins did during that altcoin dump. So What the heck is up with that? I mean, I'm not complaining, but it's definitely looking as though XRP is behaving differently than the rest of the crypto market. And also, too, guys, just remember this. This is from Alex Cobb. Remember what they were telling us on the news, on mainstream media, CNBC, when the price of XRP was at $2.57. They were giving us a crypto class, okay, how to buy Ripple. They were calling it Ripple at the time. And then when the price dropped to 71 cents, literally the exact opposite, how to sell Ripple. So these guys are schooled in telling us the opposite of what we are supposed to do. In some political news here, guys, major shifts are happening in the US, and that is going to help shape the landscape for cryptocurrency regulations. Eleanor Turret here posting this. Okay, Jamal Bowman, a crypto critic who voted against the FIT21 bill, has just lost in New York's 16th District Democratic primary to Westchester County's executive George Latimer. Pro-crypto super PAC Fair Shake was behind a $2 million ad spending opposing Bowman last week. Fair Shake spokesman Josh Vlasto said Jamal Bowman fought against setting clear rules of the road for the crypto and blockchain industry, and tonight he's looking for a new job. The crypto and blockchain community will continue to support candidates who believe in innovation and job creation and reach across the aisle to get things done. So that is the latest here. I will link this article in the description of the video if you guys are interested. But basically, Jamal Bowman has lost the primary challenge, according to projections, in a closely watched race that exposed a bitter rift within the Democratic Party over the Israel-Gaza war. So that is, I guess, part of this. But Fair Shake is that super PAC with funding from Ripple, pro-cryptocurrency. This guy is anti-crypto. Bill Morgan here retweeted out Elizabeth Warren's tweet, basically supporting Bowman in his bid. This is what was playing on the air over the last couple of weeks.
No matter how much they spend, their money cannot drown out the will of the people and the power of our progressive movement. So if you're in NY16, vote for Jamal Bowman on June 25th. I'm fired up to beat these billionaires. Now let's get out there and do everything we can to get Jamal Bowman elected.
Too bad, so sad. I can't even believe she had the audacity to say, I'm fired up to beat these billionaires. You are one of these billionaires. You got to be kidding me. Anyway, he lost. Positive for us. Bill Morgan here commenting on Elizabeth Warren's support. Your anti-crypto stance, which he shared, was a major reason for his defeat. It will be a major reason John Deaton beats you and takes your Senate position. So it all comes back to John Deaton going up against Elizabeth Warren. You know, it's not great when we've got politicians like AOC commenting on this, putting her spin on, an outcome that I guess she just wasn't happy with. People everywhere need to understand how disgusting and abnormal it is for special interests to dump nearly $15 million to unseat a member of Congress in a primary. This is corruption. It is a core threat to American democracy. It also fuels Trump. Support Jamal Bowman. Yeah, right. We don't care. We've stopped listening a long time ago. So this was in response to cryptocurrency group Fair Shake out with a $2 million campaign hitting against Jamal Bowman in the NY16th Democratic primary. And it worked, guys. I mean, crypto's voice is being heard. Bill Morgan also commenting on this. Politicians everywhere need to understand how disgusting it is to attack the crypto community. Yes, I think that is the bigger issue here. And, Fair Shake would not have to come out and do this if, the government was on the up and up and did not have special interests in their back pocket. You may have won your primary, but if you attack crypto, you could have bad luck with crypto owning voters at the next election. Too bad your colleague Jamal did not learn the lesson in time and lost very badly today. So people coming out in the space, of course, Gary Gensler didn't help matters. Gensler was asked if his actions are going to cost Joe Biden the upcoming election, and here's what he had to say, courtesy of the Paul Barron Network.
$120 trillion capital markets, and lo and behold, I made it 6 minutes and 15 seconds, and now you bring up crypto.
Other legal
I know
challenges
it gets views, it gets clicks for Bloomberg.
Well, people are interested in this. You, Mr. Gensler, could, quote, literally cost Joe Biden the election. What's your response to this?
I'm going to be easy with you, Anne Maria. I don't speak about elections.
You don't have a response to Mr. Cuban?
I don't. I just really, look, my role is a securities regulator.
Are you surprised by the political movement we've seen around crypto?
With all respect, I hope your listeners understand. That's my role. Other people can speak about elections.
The election is coming up, though, and although your term...
Anne-Marie,
although your term
take
is...
3.
She keeps hitting it hard because it is a big sticking point, and, it's a large elephant that is in the room and has been in the room for a long time. So, Gary Gensler really should be stepping down. Here's a clip from the same interview here. Let me just point this out, though. John Deaton did say, as a person who literally sued the SEC on behalf of tens of thousands of small investors, I can state with 100% conviction that Gary Gensler and the SEC has caused more harm to investors than any other person or entity during the last several years. What Gensler fails to disclose is that he personally met twice with the Bernie Madoff of crypto, okay? SBF, let's not forget this, and has yet to turn over all the notes and documents related to those private meetings. Note to Gensler, if you think I was a pain in the ass as a private citizen working for free, wait until you see me as U.S. Senator working on behalf of the American taxpayers. Gotta love John Deaton. This is what Gary Gensler had to say the other day. What a fool.
This is a field that the leading lights from a couple years ago are either in jail, about to go to jail, or waiting extradition. Think about it. This is that field. That's the field right now where the public has really been harmed. And there's significant non-compliance in the field.
Oh boy. Brad Garlinghouse even decided to come out on Twitter and comment on this. Absolute nonsense coming from Gary Gensler today. And this slander about all crypto execs going to jail from the man who completely missed FTX and actually cozied up to SBF and wasn't even invited to the DOJ announcement about Binance. If he was really working for American people, as he says he is, he would have been fired a long time ago. Gensler will cause Biden to lose this election. And I think Mark Cuban even commented the same the other day. I think that's probably where Brad Garlinghouse got that quote from. Do not quote me on that. If you do have more insight on that, please do put it down in the comment section. So I think that wraps up kind of the sentiment with regards to U.S. regulation. At least for today, guys. XRP Crypto Wolf posting this, at least on the other side of the world. We're seeing more growth on the XRP Ledger specifically. Ripple VP breaks her silence over XRP Ledger's Korean growth. Check this out, guys. The XRP Ledger is experiencing a significant surge in momentum in Korea, specifically, a development that has caused the market's attention. In this light, Ripple VP of Corporate Strategy and Operations Emi Yoshikawa has expressed enthusiasm about growing momentum of the XRP Ledger in South Korea. This surge in interest is particularly noteworthy as more enterprises enter into the digital asset space, seeking reliable and enterprise-grade platforms to support their initiatives. The Ripple executive highlighted the latest developments from Infinite Block, Korea's sole licensed digital asset custody provider. In the last month, it announced its participation as a validator in the XRP Ledger blockchain. I think you guys probably remember that. In the most recent development, though, Infinite Block Custody now supports the XRP Ledger, having launched an XRP Ledger custody service. And according to Yoshikawa, Infinite Block announced at the start of the week that it will further expand the XRPL-based custody services and pursue the expansion of blockchain services through compliance with domestic regulations. So here's the tweet from Emi Yoshikawa, which I will link in the description of the video. It's critical for them to have access to reliable enterprise-grade digital asset platforms, she says here. Excited to see Infinite Block, the only licensed digital asset custody provider in Korea, unlocking opportunities for XRPL users in Korea. So that endeavor keeps growing and growing, considering we've already seen a lot of the regulations over there already hammered out. Now they can build, now they can grow. And, we've been hoping that we could see that in the United States sooner, but unfortunately, we are still in the situation we're in. But guys, we're getting very close. I mean, we are already, we're right on the precipice of moving into that euphoria phase. And I think, at a point, if they want to implement real-world utility for these cryptocurrencies like XRP, they're going to need the liquidity and they're going to need to piggyback on a speculative bull market in order to do that. And I think this is when we're going to see the shift, right? When, all the useless crap cryptos fall to the wayside and just kind of go poof in thin air. Then the real utility coins, those will be the ones that investors will be focusing on. And within this new financial system, it is likely we are going to see a lot of changes. Vandal here noticing this, here's your gold revaluation proof. Now, there's been a theory that gold is going to be revaluated just based on new economic factors. And so, there was this whole thought, and he's not the only one who's thought this. Jim Rickards has also talked about this financial accounting manual for the Federal Reserve Banks. Okay, and I have it up here if you guys want to check this out. It's only from April 2024, so only a couple of months ago. I will link it in the description of the video for you. But here's what he said, okay, financial accounting manual for the federal banks. The Treasury Secretary can instruct the Fed to revalue the gold on the U.S. government's balance sheet. It will likely be revalued to over $20,000 per ounce, okay? And here's just a little snippet from a paragraph. Also, whenever the official price of gold is changed, which is suggesting that, yes, it's not an if, it's when. Whenever it is changed, Treasury adjusts the account and simultaneously the deposit account. So, guys, the Fed has confirmed that gold will be reevaluated. Vandal here is predicting $20,000 per ounce. Some people here criticizing Vandal's prediction. Chris Williamson saying, where does 20,000 come from? Vandal responds, the debt. 20,000, says Fantrax here, does not cover the mega quadrillions of debt, including in the TBE black sectors. We're looking at $100,000 plus per ounce, not to mention silver or Bitcoin. And Vandal does respond here. I know that's why I said over $20,000. So maybe $20,000 is just going to be a start. But the revaluation of gold, of course, this is going to come at a time when the old financial system crumbles, a new financial system is reintroduced. So kind of talking a little more on the Great Reset side here. At that point, I'm hoping, and I'm sure they've coordinated so that we will have XRP adoption on a larger scale. And so, we've seen it on exchanges, glitches on XRP price. But have we seen a glitch on FiatLeak? Now, Digital Assets Daily here posted this. FiatLeak is showing no volume. Now, this is just a still image here. Generally, what we see is we see all the volume coming to and from different countries around the world, and transactions are posted here in the left. And so I thought I'd take it upon myself to bring up the FiatLeak. And here you go, guys. This is the page live. And as you can see, the price of XRP is changing in real time, but we are not seeing anything in terms of volume, nothing moving, no transactions from any countries. Is this a glitch? Is something happening behind the scenes? What the heck is going on here? If anybody has an explanation, please do put it down in the comments section. Things are looking very interesting. And with an eventual Bitcoin pump to the upside, guys, we're going to get this market rocking and rolling once again. XRP sitting at 47 cents right now. Just one coin in a sea of cryptocurrencies where I think is a good buying opportunity. And for more of my picks, you can follow me at patreon.com/workingmoneychannel. I'm going to be going over everything, guys. This bull run is going to look different. I hope you have a plan. I hope you are diversified. And if you want a sneak peek in what I'm doing, you can follow me patreon.com/workingmoneychannel, but that's just my opinion. I want to hear what you guys think. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Like the video if you like the content I'm providing. I always love hearing your comments. See you in the next one, guys.